As always, what I say before each video, join the Discord, make sure to get in here. You'll have access to free resources in here, an entire community of like-minded individuals that are grinding to the top. It's just the place to be, and if you're not going to join this, then you're not taking it seriously. It's as simple as that. Everyone in this Discord is going to help you. Everyone here is focused on the same thing every single day, working all day, every day on the exact same thing. So get in here with like-minded individuals and let's get this going. So enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for the support. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, can you hear us?
Yes.
Cool. All right. Yes, I'm glad we could finally meet. We've been waiting to show you this presentation, but before we start, we just want to ask you just a few questions. Are you currently advertising right now, or how are you relying on word of mouth?
I usually do through social media, and most of my advertising is done in-house. We have like over 5,000 patients between both doctors, and most of it's done in-house because that's where I get my clients from.
Okay. And how is that working for you? Is it good right now, or?
It's picking up. The beginning of the year was slow. Now things are picking up now.
That's good. Okay. So you run a med spa, and you guys also do, you have a practice there?
Yeah, well, I opened up a med spa within the practice. We had an established internal medicine business for a long time.
And would you say most of those customers are coming in for Botox or dermal fillers, or between those?
Unfortunately, yes, because I feel no one makes money off Botox. It's expensive to buy the product. It's gone up since the last year. So we try to do try to do other treatments like microneedling with PRP or microneedling with radio frequency. Doctor does the injectables. I don't.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, we do mostly do Botox and dermal fillers. So throughout this presentation, we'll kind of emphasize that, but we are starting to branch out because we're realizing that a lot of people have, they want to sell different services, not just Botox and dermal fillers, because like you said, it's expensive, right? So, but no, I'll pass it over to you and we could begin going through this.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yep, we can.
Yeah, I can.
Who are we and why? The problem and our solution to that problem are offered to you. We do specialize in one service in particular, which is channeling local demand into your business by running Facebook ads and converting leads into appointments that are set in your calendar. Honestly, we value honest business. You're going to be our complete focus and priority, and we're going to promise quality over quantity. So our mission is to help med spas acquire more high quality leads that will produce massive revenue growth over time. And our goal is to do all of this under your med spa's branding without changing your image or anything. So the problems that we see with current marketing for med spas. So number one, there's no automations or systems in place to consistently generate new leads. The other thing is med spas are great at providing high quality services, but they do lack marketing and sales skills. And without working with a marketing agency, you kind of risk putting too much money into marketing without ever guaranteeing results. And we're here to fix this. So now on to our guarantee. We'll bring you 12 new clients minimum each month, or we won't get paid. And when I say clients, we don't mean just leads, we mean prepaid appointments straight in your calendar. So we'll do that using the Omni framework. Tyler's going to go into the framework in detail, but the framework is basically optimizing advertising, mastering follow-up systems, implementing new strategies, and innovating.
Yeah, so as he said, we're gonna focus on Facebook lead generation, and we're gonna run local ad campaigns around you in a radius around where you are. This is just an example of an ad copy that we're gonna run for you. This is just like the text below the ad, the caption of the ad. Essentially, we're gonna focus on luring in your target audience using exclusivity, scarcity, these things that are really attractive, using words like only the first 15 people to claim this offer, only a few spots remain. This is just what the system looks like, to be kind of thorough here. It's going to start with the advertisement that we'll run, and then from there we'll capture their email, their name, and their phone number. And then from capturing that information, it goes straight into our own software, and we basically have this funnel, and that will allow them to schedule an appointment in your calendar. So the system works really well. It's simply like we get a lead, we put them through our funnel, and then they schedule an appointment in your calendar. Yeah, and then after that, just to make sure they do show up for sure, we'll also have appointment reminders that then guarantee that they'll show up. So a lot of people will schedule appointments, but they won't show up because it's easy to schedule an appointment, but it's a different, it's an entire different conversion for people that just schedule and show up. So we do lock in a $30 deposit. And this is something that will make people kind of obligated to show up to your med spa. But basically, to walk you through some of our sort of automations, we send out text automations right after. These are personalized and persuasive messages that kind of nurture your leads from just a prospect to an actual appointment booked. This is kind of what the actual funnel looks like. We do this little pre-qualification. So it's like a little survey that asks them, okay, well, what are you coming here to get done? I'm sure you guys ask this in consultations, but it's like, do you have any major health concerns that we need to be made aware of before your appointment? Stuff like this, just to pre-qualify them to make sure that they're actually a good lead. They'll be able to schedule an appointment in your open time slots. And how we'll do this is we'll sync whatever calendar you're using. I don't know, do you use a Google Calendar? Or?
Yeah, Google. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, great. So we'll sync that Google Calendar with our software, and then we'll be able to see, okay, you're open. You have an open slot from 4 to 5. Someone's, but you're not open from 3 or whatever from 3 to 4. We'll see, and then they'll be able to book an appointment whenever they see a time that they like. And then of course after that they'll be able to input their card number to lock in the deposit. This is a deducted deposit. Say the price of the service is $1,000, and then they'll pay the $30 up front, and then they'll only have to pay $970 after that because it's part of the treatment. This is just to make sure that they pay the first $30 up front before they come in, just so they're obligated to show up. These are just some reminders, because again, we want to make sure that no lead goes lost. Reminders that make sure that they show up. So it's just like, hey, you have your appointment at 4:30 today, for example. Yeah, and then we're also going to implement some new strategies here. So we have a referral strategy. This is something, I'm not sure if you've used this. You talked about how you're not just a med spa, obviously, so it's like, but have you ever worked with like local businesses around you that you kind of like get each other clients and stuff? Or
Plan on doing that again this year. Just looking for other businesses to collaborate with.
Right. It's always a good thing to do. So yeah, we could also help you with this. I do want to make this clear, just in terms of our offer. We are getting you these clients, but this is not to take into account. They could stay for months, even years to come. We don't take any commission, so we don't take any percentage. Every client, they could come in, you could upsell them to whatever. We don't take anything except for our fixed fee that we charge at the end of the month after we deliver. Yeah, just to make that clear. And then of course, we saw that you have I think you have 7 Google reviews. We could help you kind of bump up your SEO by sending out automated blasts to clients that we get you and previous clients that could just leave a good review. We could possibly even do these offers where you bring out we could reactivate your old database with messages like 20% off your next treatment if you give us a good Google review. Stuff like this that incentivizes them to leave a good review.
Yeah, I've been meaning to work on that, but I haven't had a chance. Really, it's been
right.
I've been quite busy, and I've been trying to I took some time off. So I've been working on the Google.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So basically, all the injectables are done by the doctor. Put it all together, but the other doctor that works here does all the injectables. We're sort of together, but not. We help each other out with, she'll send me clients. She's a doctor here too, but usually I won't see money from the Botox. Basically, what my treatments I do, that's my money. The injectables, that's her money. So I can talk to her about that to see if maybe she wants to move forward with this, and we could do it under True Colors, because her and I both work somewhere else too. It makes it a little bit more confusing, I know. But I can speak to her and see if she's interested in doing this, since you are pushing more injectables. And
we'll also be completely open if you have any other recommended thing that you want us to market. If you think, okay, well, this is better because it'll make us more money. We could obviously talk about that too, because we want to maximize the sort of potential here, right?
Yeah.
So
yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me just finish this last thing. We do have this isn't a separate package, but I don't know if you've ever reactivated your database in general. So I don't know if you have that many have that big of a database, if you have a lot of past clients, but we could basically send out a blast automation message that incentivizes these people to come back in. Have you ever done that before? Or?
I use Constant Contact, but it's difficult because I have to. I tried really sending out a bunch of emails once you can't break HIPAA law between internal medicine and med spa. So, it's kind of, there's a fine line. So I'm trying to get more people to sign up, so I have a bigger email
list.
List. So, but basically, most people. But I mean, how I do it in house is they're big. I made big billboards.
Okay.
With that they're in all the patients' rooms. So when they're sitting there waiting for me or waiting for the doctor, they sit there and read. And that's, I've altered them, and these recent ones that I've altered have gotten better response, and now people are interested in the treatment that they see on the wall, and then I book them right then and there. Usually, that's
Okay.
again. Now I understand a little bit more about how your business runs. If
Mhm.
you could send me more of a detailed email or something that I could actually show the doctors.
This is just our value stack. This encompasses everything that we do. I can read them one by one, or you can look at this later if you have time, but it just basically includes like the copywriting creation, the ad designs, the systems that we have, like the review systems, the retention, and the referral systems. We believe that the total value of that is around somewhere like $11,000 a month. And then now we'll get to how much we actually charge, which is $1,500 a month.
Okay.
And so that's 1,497 for 12 plus clients, meaning that it has to be at least 12, but it could be 20, it could be 18, it could be 25. This is a 90-day agreement, which we have a retainer. You'd sign with us for 3 months. Let's say we deliver month 1 and you pay us month 1. We don't deliver month 2. You wouldn't have to pay us that month. Then month 3 we deliver, you'd pay us that month again. The only thing in our offer is that it does exclude ad spend, which the reason that we're saying that it excludes ad spend is because we see ad spend as an investment you take on your business. If you weren't going to be working with us, you were going to be spending money on marketing regardless.
Mhm.
Yeah, that would be excluded from the cost per month.
Yeah, you know how ad spend works with Facebook and that, like, you do have a Facebook account or do you not have that yet?
Yes.
Yeah, so basically just ad spend for Facebook, and then Noam, you could take this on. This is basically what we talked about with the
Yeah, this is only applicable if you want to do the database reactivation package, which it would basically be our standard package, which is 12 plus clients a month, like new clients. And then if you choose this package, it's 12 plus new ones and 12 plus past clients. So that's at least 24 clients.
There's 2 packages for the reason of that, maybe you don't have a big database, so then you wouldn't want us to do as much, but yeah.
Let's say you are interested in moving forward. What would happen next is we would just email you our simple contract, and we'd send over some onboarding, it would be an onboarding drive with a few folders of stuff that you need to complete so that we could get started, including stuff like, answering some questions to give us a better idea of how to structure your ads, and just like sending us some pictures that we could use in the ads and stuff like that. All that basic stuff. And then after that, the last thing that we would need is we would hop on one last call together, and 2 days after that call, we would begin running ads and we would begin working together. Yeah, that's basically how it would be. We can send you over this slideshow and you can look it over with her and just try to get back to us when you have time. Hopefully, if you guys look at it tomorrow, just give us an idea of how it's looking.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. I will talk to you soon. All right.
All right,
Nice
have a good
talking to you.
one. Bye.
All right. Have a good day.
You too.